Hello and welcome to my channel, Reveal and Review, where today I have not something new, but it is something from Pizza Hut, and it is a returning favorite. And it is the Edge Pizza. Now let's get a quick look at the box there. There's a thumbnail for you. Alright, enough of that, as I always say. Now, this is a pizza that it was out, I want to say at least 10 or 15 years ago they had this, and I used to get it all the time, and it was great. It was delicious. I'm not going to lie, I loved it, and when they brought it back, then they brought it back about a year ago. For some reason, I don't know why these companies take these good products and they get popular and then they take them off, and then months or years later they'll bring them back. I don't know why they do that. I guess to increase hype and sell more pizzas or more of the product when they bring it back, but anyway, they took it off the menu for a long time, probably like years, 10, 15 years. And about a year ago, they brought it back. And it was really, really popular from what I understand. There's a video up. I will link it below in the description below where I reviewed this about a year ago. So you'll have to watch that video to see if I still thought that it was a good pizza all those years later. And I heard it was back. This pizza was back again. And it even says on the box here, it says starting 6/7. Now, by the time you see this, it'll be about the 13th of June. But it says starting 6/7, try it before it's gone. So apparently this just came out a few days ago. I'm not that late on this. So it's back. And what's special about the Edge Pizza is that number one, it has a garlic and herb seasoning on it that's unique to this Edge Pizza. And then number two, it has no lip on the crust. That forces the toppings to go all the way to the edge, hence the name. So that's really all that's special about it. I don't know, other than the seasoning, that garlic and herb seasoning just usually makes it good. So we're going to see if it's still good, if they brought it back, if it's the same, if it tastes the same as I remember it from all those years ago and a year ago when I reviewed it, and we're just going to see. So let's take a look at the box. It says Pizza Hut's hiring, and I do have to give props to I had this delivered, and I do have to give a shout out, so they say, to Pizza Hut, because they had told me on the phone that it was going to be an hour before this came, and it actually got here in about 30 minutes. Now it is a Friday night. This will be going up on Monday. So you can expect it to be busy on a Friday night. And I had no problem if it was going to be an hour. It was going to be an hour. But they actually got here in about 30 minutes. And that's not bad time. And I did go with the ultimate version is the one that I have. And it's like a supreme pizza. It's got the sausage and the pepperoni and the green peppers and the mushrooms and I believe olives. I'm not sure on the olives. But price for this pizza was $15.99, and it is a thin crust pizza, if I remember right, so that it's not going to be real super filling. But price for it was $15.99, and so that's about it. That's all I can think of. Let's take a look at it here. So you can tell it's a real thin pizza. And it doesn't even really seem to fill the box up that much. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But there's a look at it. So let's just give it a try here and see what it tastes like. Have to admit, I don't see any of that garlic and herb seasoning on it like they were talking about this time. But let's give it a bite and see what we got going on. It's got a real super thin, razor thin crust. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is really super thin on the crust. So here we go. Pizza Hut's Edge Pizza going in. All right. So first things first, that was good. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Let me just wash it down with my Pepsi that I have here. Because nothing goes better with Pizza Hut than Pepsi, right? So let me take a drink here. All right, so what does it taste like? Well, as you can tell, and as I said, is a really, really super thin crust. It's thinner even than if you order a regular thin crust pizza from Pizza Hut. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, I've had many thin crust pizzas from Pizza Hut. It's my favorite kind of crust. And this is even thinner than a thin crust. Now, although I don't see any garlic and herb seasoning on it, I can taste it. So it must have just gotten baked in there. Maybe they put it on the crust before they put the cheese on or something. But I don't see any of it, but I can taste it. And that's really the only thing that's different about the taste of this pizza, other than the toppings go all the way to the edge, which makes it really, really good. So I'm going to have to say it tastes like I remember it. It's still good. Third time it's been released, and it's still good. So what am I going to rate it? I believe that I am going to rate it it's probably my favorite pizza from Pizza Hut ever, I'd have to say. The only thing that could make it any better is maybe if I put any bacon on it. Now you can add anything you want to it for an additional charge. I just went with the ultimate, they call it, which is the supreme. But if I wanted to, I could have put bacon on it. I just didn't think about it. But it was $15.99, like I said, given the price. Now keep in mind, this isn't a real filling pizza. I'd say this large pizza would feed probably 2 people, maybe 3, for $15.99, depending on how big of eaters you are. So keeping the price in mind, it's a little bit expensive, $15.99, in my opinion anyway. I know inflation's kicking in and everything's going up, but that's a little bit expensive. I would think maybe $12.99 would be a better price for it. But taking into account the price, I think I'm going to have to rate it I'm going to give it a 9. Hesitate to give it a 10 with the price, so I'm going to give it a 9. It's great. I recommend it. Go out and get it while it's here. It just says try it before it's gone. I don't know how long that means it's going to be out, but it should be out probably for a couple of weeks anyway, I would think. And this is, like I said, it's going to be the 13th of June by the time you see this. So that's my review. Hope you liked it. Make sure and give it a like. Give the video a like. And make sure and leave a comment. Share it around. Get me all the views you can. I can use all the help with my channel, with growing my channel. Appreciate all the views. My views have really increased lately. I really appreciate that. So anyways, be sure to stop on by my channel. I have lots of other pizza reviews, lots of drink reviews, lots of other food reviews that you can watch. And I'm sure if you stop by my channel, you'll find something that will entertain you. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And I will catch you in the next one. Everyone have a good night.